Hello, everybody. I am still the RPG chick with you for the rest of tonight's runs. And just a quick reminder, we have meant the incentive to upgrade this run to 100%. And we do have one more run coming up afterwards, which is going to be Adventure of Rika, which is $75 away from being meant to show the item glitch showcase, which we do have open until the end of the regular part of the run. But without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to SushiKishi, and I will let him take it away.
How's everybody doing tonight? My name is SushiKishi, and we're going to be playing a Too Fast RPG tonight. And I know we're a little tiny in schedule, and this game opens up with a nice, big, fat, unskippable cutscene. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the start button so we can get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So this is, as you might discern from the title, an RPG, and it's on its surface, it's a very generic RPG. We're going to have a very standard party of exactly 4 party members, no more nor less. We're gonna have a fighter to tank, we're gonna have a cleric to heal, we're gonna have a thief for, rolling skill checks, and we're gonna have a spellcaster of some sort to deal damage, do all the damage rolls, etc, etc. And we've got a pretty typical storyline here. We're going to be mission sent forth by the king, if you will, to go forth and defeat the demon lord, the dark lord, who has put a curse not upon our whole kingdom, but specifically upon the queen. And what is the nature of this curse, you might ask? Well, we're finding out here in this this long cutscene here. It looks like everybody's speaking normally, and that's kind of true from our perspective. Everybody is speaking very normally, and that's because we're trying to speak. Let me get the mouse cursor out the way. Trying to speak at a speed that the queen can keep up with, because now that the queen is talking, you can see she's speaking much slower, and that is the nature of the curse that has been placed upon her. She is cursed to go slow, and this is a kingdom where everybody has the power to go very, very fast, as you're about to see in this text box here. And a couple more messages here. We're going to kick it into high gear and really get the speed run started. Like, it'd be nice if we could skip the cutscenes. If you can't skip the cutscenes, the text box can at least go like that. So yes, our main power is not really going to be our job abilities, if you will, not really our class skills. It's going to be that we have maxed out our speed stats. So we're going to be going first in every combat. We're going to be getting a lot more combat actions than our opponent. Action economy, always important when it comes to RPGs, as far as very swiftly defeating your enemies. There is only so much vamping I can do at the start. Thank you. All right, now I can move my characters. And when the first thing the game tells you to do is hit the save button, you know you're in trouble. So I'm going to hit the save button and get started. And that is a game over. I have gotten into a car accident with another NPC that immediately causes a game over, and I gotta hit this continue button, and that's why you hit save right at the very start of the game. And dodge, and dodge again. Oh, straight down. Nice. Let's go. Risk it. No. Okay, I should have hit save. I should have hit save. That's what I get. We're gonna have to do a whole screen over again. That's all right. That is the nature of the beast in this game. Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna hit this reset button and get to these continues a little bit faster. I think we've got the concept at this point. Whoop. And whoop. Ooh. And I take the slightly safer path to go off to the left there. You can sneak around and not have to deal with. I think that's a chicken that tripped me up just then. And I'm gonna hit the save button again, because last little sweeper here got me last time. And now we're finally on the world map. We're off the world map, and we're in the forest. And now that we're outside of the city, there's no more speed limit, so we can go even faster than before. There is going to be combat, as you can see, and I told you we're going to have some very good action combat. We're going to outspeed all of our enemies. We're getting pretty good encounters in that there's not too many enemies, and we only got 2 of them, so that was excellent. I've never gotten through with 1, so I'll take 2. And no bats. Sometimes you can get a party or an enemy party of like 6 or 7 bats, and it just takes forever because they have to go away one by one. And we're already at the Demon Lord's castle, and we're in another unskippable cutscene, which is where I get to talk about how I found out about this game to begin with. Because we're already through this next boss fight, just like that in a blink of an eye. I found out about this game watching a VTuber, a Hollow VTuber named Korone. This is kind of all her fault, but if you enjoy games like this, there is a translated clip of her playing it if you'd like to see some of the dialogue. There's also an English patch. English patches for, English versions of especially RPG speedruns are always notoriously slower. For this game, it literally will double the estimate. It's an extra 7 minutes on top of a 7-minute estimate to play this game in English. There's just a lot more dialogue. Here, our cleric, Teresa, admits she's terrified of fighting the Demon Lord. The curse of being slow is like her worst nightmare. She is always punctual. She is always on time everywhere she goes. She is not on time is because she is very early. The prospect of potentially being slow for the rest of her life it's just too much for her to bear. So she leaves the party. We're going to be one party member short for this final boss, unfortunately. And of course, it's our cleric. So we're short our healer, which is not necessarily ideal. The Demon Lord has some words of wisdom for us, like we're moving so fast through life. Have we ever stopped to smell the smell the roses, or clear your throat, or listen to a babbling brook? No, we have no time for such things because of how fast we're going. And it really makes us think. It makes us think to maybe, I believe you already got the flashback over to what the Queen was thinking, but even the Queen is starting to think, well, maybe life really does just go too fast. And I say no, because I know there's a speedrun timer somewhere in one of the corners of this screen timing me how fast I'm mashing through this text box, and it's not going any faster despite how fast I mash it. As long as the person speaks in normal speed, I have to manually mash. Everybody else, it'll just auto advance. And oh my goodness, the Demon Lord just completely trounced us because we have no healer. What are we gonna do? We're short a party member. We have maximum speed, but absolutely no points in any of the other stats, so we're doing a lot of attacks for very little damage. Is it the end? Is there anything we can do? Of course there is one way we can defeat the Demon Lord still, even in this state, and that is to call upon the powers of the Goddess of Speed. Complete with a music change, who will come down and bestow upon us, the chosen heroes, the power of ultimate speed, so we can go even further beyond. Dancing around the screen now from side to side at rapid pace. Demon Lord is confused and afraid and terrified and sick to his stomach. What's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen is our enhanced speed is going to let us actually deal damage to the Demon Lord here. We've got a pretty good fight going on here. Boom, boom, boom. Things happen very, very fast. Now the Demon Lord has faded away on screen, which means in RPG turns he is well and truly defeated. So if he didn't fade away, then he might come back later. And now he's been zapped off the screen as well. And that is almost time on any percent. We're now going to get our reward of, I think it's like 1 trillion gold. The king walks up to give us our reward, runs into us, we crash. The king is dead. The heroes are dead. Everybody in the party is dead. It's a tragedy. The queen takes over and says, you know what? Maybe we've had too much speed. Maybe it's too much. Maybe we need to slow down. And therefore, they, I believe they build a statue in honor of not the heroes or the king, but of the Demon Lord. And the heroes and the king were swiftly forgotten. The sands of time. And that is going to bring us to an end for any percent. The end. Now I'm going to save the game real quick because we are ready to move right on to 100%. All in one run, thanks to you donating to take this. To unlock this incentive. Right into the bonus game. I'm gonna save right here so I don't have to watch it again either. Oh, nice, 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 nice. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Oh, I'm glad I saved because I sometimes that corner will trip me up sometimes. Yep, up and over. Down. Clear. That's one bonus stage down. We've got 3 more to go. Next one's going to be up on the beach. And I am going to crash at least a couple times into this NPC here. And we're taking a shortcut. As long as I can thread the needle here, this is by far the faster way. I hit reset. I'll have to go back. I did not mean to hit reset. It's okay. You only had about half of this stage left to go. Let me save so I can hit reset instead. Okay, I'm gonna get right here and hit save. There we go. And if you hit down right as you load into the save, you do have to, of course, eat the time loss of saving. Sometimes you can sneak right on through. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Go. Go. Ooh, almost got caught in the corner again. And we are clear on stage 2. Now we've got some sheepy sheepies to deal with. They're very, very cute and fluffy, but make no mistake, if they crash into you, it is not going to be a very soft hug. A little too far. Right there and take a save. Oh, a little too far again. Let me hit this continue button. Oh, I caught the last one in the line. Are you kidding me? If I wanted to do that, if I really wanted to do that, I never would have been able to do it. Up, one more tile, Sushi. One more tile, Sushi. One more square to go. There we go. I'm glad I saved there. This is like the easiest turn, and I've been missing it. There we go. Now we're on to the last stage. And it's a self-contained area. I can't really leave this little boundary that you see, because that'll happen. So I'm gonna say right here, these soldiers will just kind of walk on by pretty slowly, all things considered. They will dash across very rapidly, but they have a tell. They'll at least let you know where they're going to go. The sheep will explode and take up fire and use into fire that takes up more than one tile, so you got to be sure to give them space. And the elderly gentleman here will go across, but then they'll double back like a boomerang. So you've got to be careful you don't get caught on the rebound. Oh! I was looking for the last guy on the left, and I forgot to watch on top. Dodge left. If I don't have to move, I don't want to move. Let me just sit tight for a little bit. And we'll try a little bit here. Take a save. It's the last guy I need to dodge. Now we're good. As soon as he clears out, we're gonna get one last AoE. Just a couple of safe spots. Wait out the explosions. And that is gonna be time on 100% too.
GG.
GG. Thank you for inviting me. And I know we're on a tight schedule, so I don't want to vamp too much here at the end. But I know there is one more donation system that still needs to be met correct for Bounty's run.
Yeah.
And what is that incentive again?
So that is for the glitch exhibition, the item glitch exhibition.
Yes, so you're going to be seeing a much more it's an RPG next, right? I didn't look at the schedule, I'm sorry. You're going to be seeing a much more well-developed game next, a much fuller game. And if you'd like to see more glitches and more content of that nature, absolutely do donate. And take this is also a fantastic charity. But I want to move things along because I know we're on a tight schedule again. So thank you again for inviting me, and I will see everybody tomorrow night, I believe, for Earthbound.